What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, hit that button. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to brighten up the place. Let's get into this reality chat. Listen, if you have seen it, then you know what I'm talking about it. But if you haven't, then listen, Kandi, she did a spoof of a scene from The Real Housewives of Atlanta from seasons ago when they went on a trip to Africa and they visited this, what they called a medicine man, and he read these bones and he was telling people what he sees about them in terms of their relationships. He saw that Kandi's husband was always with her. That turned out to be Todd Tucker. And he also told Sheree that she's never getting married again. And of course, Sheree wanted to challenge it, and we've just seen struggle, so-called relationship after struggle, so-called relationship since that time and even before that, right? So I feel that this man knew exactly what he was talking about. Call him crazy if you want to. But we also saw Sheree try to dig into Kandi at the reunion of this current season, and Sheree has just been a habitual liar and compulsively doing it, right? So Kandi did a spoof of the medicine man scene from The Real Housewives of Atlanta seasons ago and did the scene where the man told Sheree he's not seeing her getting married ever again. Well, listen, it was funny and I feel well-deserved, but I am saying it for another reason, not just because of this currently. Sheree has never been a friend to anyone, and she is always, if the one thing she has been consistent about, it has been being on Kim Zolciak's side. Even though Kim could be as wrong as the day has 24 hours in it, she would still be on Kim's side. So Kim did not go on that trip. And Sheree was on the phone with Kim during that trip, and she threw Kandi under the bus. And she actually lied and said that Kandi said something that she did not say. She told Kim that Kandi said she couldn't see her being in Africa holding little black babies. That's not what Kandi said. Kandi said she couldn't see Kim coming on the trip, period. And Kandi did not deny that. Well, there was a scene from that season where they went to the house, went to Kim's house, I should say. But Kandi, I feel, has been holding that grudge against Sheree from way back then, but I just felt like she didn't think it was as deep as, say, what Phaedra did. So she just didn't hold a grudge. So when she called Sheree this season, what did she call her? I think she said she's a low down, nothing ass bitch or something like that. I could not disagree. It stems from back then.
Were they little babies? It was, the children ranged from 2 to pretty, big children.
Either they lost like their parents or...
Oh. Yeah. So that's terrible.
Now, in that scene right there, Kim is staring Kandi down and Sheree's leaning over with her shoulders scrunched over. I'm going to put a link to this video in the description box so you can see the scene. But listen, she's just staring Kandi down, waiting for her moment to confront Kandi about what Sheree lied about what she said.
What did you say, Kandi, about me in an orphanage?
Why you act like that? You said it. No, because that was some straight bullshit the way you brought it back to her.
Kandi, are you serious?
Yeah.
See, Sheree does her thing with the voice high pitch. Kandi, are you serious? She is such a liar. Oh my God.
That's serious.
Kandi is supposed to be Kim's friend, and she's saying negative things behind her back. I'm going to say something because I didn't think it was right. And obviously she didn't think it was right because she denied it.
Let me explain to her what happened. Cynthia just so happened to be stuck with us that day. She started this conversation about, I don't even know how she brought up about, I don't think that Kim
You said that you guys started in. I don't think Kim would go to an orphanage.
No. Don't say you guys.
You
That's
agree
the point.
with everything Cynthia said?
I said, listen, for real, Sheree, what are you trying to prove right now? And why are you, Kim, believing anything that Sheree has to say without even considering that she may not be telling you the correct story? The thing is, Cynthia, when she brought up your name or whatever, she said, well, I don't even think Kim would come to an orphanage, da-da-da-da-da.
She don't know me from a hole in the wall. Cynthia's comment about me not holding a black baby is very racist. Like, what does that mean? I'll hold a black baby, a purple baby, a white baby, a pink. It doesn't matter. I love babies. Bitch.
So she's just, said her opinions and her feelings or whatever. And then I said, well, you know what? I have to agree. I don't think that Kim would do any of this. You agree with her? I don't feel like you would have came to Africa, period.
And that's what I said.
Why not?
To me, as her friend,
No, that's not what you said.
Why not?
When she got you got her on the phone. You first started the conversation off saying to her, Kandi said she didn't see you holding little black babies.
okay, well, Kandi, you've already said
I
that
would
like 5
never
different
say that.
times.
'Cause
You
no,
agree with Cynthia
let me,
said.
you didn't even mention Cynthia. It was like you just made it seem like I brought
Cynthia's
Kim
not
up.
her friend.
It was like Kandi
Cynthia's
said,
not her friend.
black babies.
I was like,
that would have been you the most.
why would you have a friend that you think is a bigot? That makes no sense.
I would never say that. 'Cause
You agree with Cynthia said it.
But
I'm
what about
just
holding a
saying,
black baby?
I didn't say nothing about a black baby. That's my point.
You agree with me.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
As an attorney, I'm able to discern between a winning case and a losing one. And I know jumping in a fight between two friends is a lose-lose. Either way you slice it. So, honey, I'm just enjoying this food and going on about my business.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You was there also. She's a neutral person. She's cool with all of us.
But this is the thing. I knew when she agreed, I knew it wasn't pinpointed to the black thing. And
It ain't gotta be pinpointed to the black baby.
Yes, it does, because she knows that's what she keeps saying, though. The way you played me was like I was trying to make it seem like she was racist, which was not the point.
Were there any other racists in the orphanage?
No, but that's not what I don't think.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it don't even have to specify black babies. Take the black baby out of the equation. You're trying to get off on some technicality by a word.
It is not a technicality. Let me say this to you face to face. I don't think you're racist.
So you don't think I'm racist, but you don't think I would go to an orphanage in South Africa? In fact, you don't even think I would go to South Africa? That's not much better.
Just give me a straight. Would you wanted to go?
I would love to see South Africa. You don't think I would have went to South Africa?
Not with Nene and the rest of them?
Well,
No.
Sheree and Nene don't get along. She did just fine. Like, I don't get that.
I ain't talking about Sheree. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, I do it all the time. She goes to an event. I'm at an event. She's over here. I'm over here.
I feel like you would have came up with any excuse not to go.
I've had no help with my kids whatsoever. Croy's in camp, been gone for a month, Kandi. I moved into a new house a week after I had the baby. You bet your ass I'm at home. My family comes first. So if I didn't have a newborn son, I would have taken my kids come hell or high water, but I would have been there.
Well, what can I say to that? I just don't think you would have wanted to go.
Okay. Well, what's the argument about? You said it.
You don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
We can just agree to disagree. At this point, I feel like it's no point in even going back and forth with Sheree. I really hate that the whole legacy of us going to the orphanage had to be this petty argument. She took something that was special and made it crazy. Never mind. Forget it.
My question is, if Cynthia's talking as my friend, you should protect me. I know that Sheree's going to step in as a friend and say, you know, Kim definitely isn't racist. She would hold a black baby or correct her in whatever manner. Instead of agreeing, saying Kim wouldn't even be in South Africa. I agree with you.
But
Kim wouldn't do that. I mean, that's
that
not
wasn't.
Why would I not go to an orphanage?
No offense to you, but you always make up an excuse not to go some damn where. And you'll be like, oh, it's too many people. I got to get your terms. I'll bring it back home.
But I worked at hospice. I worked in the NICU. I worked at...
When the last time you used your nursing degree?
It doesn't matter. That's my person. That's what me as a character. I put years into college and chose nursing as a profession.
Okay, but if people change, people change.
Listen, I have to say that the spoof that Kandi did recently was well deserved against Sheree. Sheree ain't shit, okay? And I'm just putting it bluntly like that because I just don't like the chick. And she's a liar. But way back then, that was many seasons ago, Sheree threw Kandi under the bus and she lied because she was trying to make it seem like Kandi was making it about the race of the children as to why Kim decided not to show up. And we know that had been a consistent theme from that season and seasons on, where it was told to us later that Kim would always make up excuses as to why she would not show up to events or trips when that actually is a part of the job. When others could not get out of it, like Kim was getting out of it, and it got to the point where people just didn't see that it was fair and it was favoritism. And then, some people like Nene started calling it racism because they were allowing her to get away with stuff that they may not allow the other castmates to get away with. And all of the other castmates are black, right? Kim was the only Caucasian one. But anyway, that was well deserved. Sheree is full of it. She lied back then. I did not play that scene or the clip of the scene when Sheree was on the phone with Kim when they were in Africa, and she lied and said, Kandi said she didn't see you in Africa holding little black babies. That is not what Kandi said. That is not what Kandi said. Kandi said, I don't see her being in Africa. I don't see her doing any of this in Africa. I don't see her being here, period. And that's what Kandi was saying. And Sheree flipped it and lied. And that's what she's known for. But yet and still, she tried to flip the script and the skit and tried to promote her t-shirts. Sheree, how are you paying your bills? How are you paying for the chateau? You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. I laughed at the skit. I thought it was funny. But, of course, Sheree didn't like it. She wanted to say she's good clickbait. And so now she's got t-shirts about being clickbait for sale. And she did a little video on Instagram responding to the skit and telling people to go to her website to buy the t-shirts. Girl, get out of here. Like, she's just really ridiculous. Real Housewives of Atlanta, do not bring that chick back. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments section. Thanks so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.